So go ahead, get nice and calm and comfortable, and I want you to close your eyes down. Because right now, it's time for you to listen to my words. Just to listen to some ideas, and for these ideas to be effective, for them to help you, it simply requires you to relax. That's it. To allow your brain to take a back seat, to begin to observe things, to let go of trying to think or trying to understand, to allow your mind to simply absorb information. A bit like when laying down in a nice warm bath. You don't have to do anything. You just lay there. You absorb the warmth. And that's what I want you to do, to absorb the information. And while you do that, you can let your hands and arms completely relax and lay wherever they want to, preferably without fingers interlocked. Just have your arms laying there nice and loosely, legs uncrossed. It doesn't matter if you need to move slightly every now and again. You don't have to be still. I want you to feel comfortable. So relax your entire body as much as you can right now. And just keep listening quietly to the words that I speak directly to you. And of course, you may be aware of other sounds around you too. And yet those sounds that are not important right at this moment, they can be allowed to fade into the background. Even though those sounds may still be there, they need not disturb you in any way whatsoever. Because the only sound you're interested in right now is the sound of my voice and the words that I speak. You can notice how pleasant it is to know that you need not bother to respond to anything unless I specifically ask you to respond, which I'm not going to in this particular session. So while you're listening to my words, you might notice how easy it is to begin to tune in to the simple rhythm of your own breathing. Just breathing slowly, steadily, calmly and evenly. Not counting those breaths. Not holding any in-breath or any out-breath. Instead, just noticing that while you're still, your body can take on a rhythm of breathing that's most beneficial to you in this moment. And as you breathe in and out each time, you don't even have to think about it, because your body controls that breathing automatically in a way that's so much better than you could ever do, consciously counting each and every single breath. Just let them go. Just allow your entire body to relax more and more, to breathe for itself. In fact, I want you to give yourself permission to relax with each one of those breaths, so that you can gradually find yourself feeling as if your entire body is sinking safely down with each and every breath you breathe. Just allowing yourself to feel as relaxed as you could ever want to feel right now. And as I continue to speak, there'll be different thoughts. Those thoughts will continue to drift through your mind. It's as if your thoughts are like tiny drops of water, all flowing down a river. Sometimes those little tiny drops of water, they move very quickly downstream. Yet, in that same river, you might find a place where the water gets so deep that it's almost impossible to detect any movement at all in that river. But it's the same river. So just begin to feel that gentle rhythm of your thoughts as they flow through your mind. without bothering to pick out any one single thought to think about. Just feel that gentle drifting rhythm of your own thoughts as they drift through your mind like tiny drops of water flowing down a huge river. Because there's nothing special for you to do right now. There are no demands being placed upon you. There's no expectation. There's no one to please. There's no one else to satisfy. The only thing for you to do right now is to feel and to experience those rhythms going on within your own body. Just feeling that sense of comfortable stillness, that sense of quiet deep down within you. Allowing your mind to work freely and easily in this gentle process of positive change. And the only sound you're interested in is the sound of my voice. And while listening to my words, you might concentrate on that breathing for a moment. Notice how you're breathing slowly, steadily, calmly and evenly. Perhaps just as if you were trying to convince someone else that you were sound asleep. And as you breathe out each time, just allowing your entire body to relax more and more. Each in-breath bringing with it relaxation and positive feelings. And every time you breathe out, you're breathing out any stress, any pressure, any tension, so that you can gradually find yourself feeling as if your entire body is just sinking down deeper into calmness. And while you're relaxing there, you might become a little more aware of your entire body, aware of those hands where they're resting, perhaps noticing the angle made by your elbows, perhaps paying attention to which arm might feel the lightest or the heaviest at this moment without moving. Maybe sensing the weight of your head. And generally that weight might just seem to gently increase in feeling as you allow yourself to relax more and more, becoming aware of your ankles and feet, wondering if they'll start to feel a little heavier too as you continue to relax. Thinking about that breathing for a few moments, noticing how your breathing just naturally becomes slower and steadier as your body rests, breathing so steadily and evenly, just as though you were pretending to be sound asleep. Allowing yourself to relax into this moment. And I wonder if you can perhaps sense the beating of your own heart. Just sensing the beat of your own heart. And then seeing whether you can use the power of your mind to slow that heartbeat down. Just a touch. Just seeing whether you can use the power of your mind to slow that heartbeat down just a little, so that you can then feel your entire body slowing down. Because you've got absolutely nothing whatsoever to do except to relax now. Nobody wanting anything. Nobody expecting anything. So just allow your entire body to continue to relax, to become steadier, calmer, easier, until it's just ticking over, like a well-maintained machine of some sort or other, just ticking over, smoothly, easily, quietly and comfortably, so that you can become gradually more aware of your whole self, aware of your hands and arms, just sensing how they feel now. Aware of your legs and feet too. Again, just sensing how relaxed they might feel. and wondering if it's possible to relax them even more. To be so in touch with yourself that you might actually get your entire body perhaps to relax that little bit more. Noticing how your face muscles can begin to relax. Do you realize we tend to hold tension in the face, the head, the neck and the shoulders? A furrowed brow, a clenched jaw, a stiff neck, shrugged shoulders. But you can notice now how your face muscles can begin to relax. Just relaxing and letting go of any tension that was there. Almost, but not quite, completely unnoticed. Becoming vaguely aware of the skin and the muscles of your face settling, smoothing out a good feeling. Perhaps wondering just how long any of that tension had been there, where it all came from in the first place. And then in the same moment realizing that right now you simply couldn't care less, because you can feel that tension just draining away from you now, and that feels good. And as you continue to sense that steady rhythmic beating of your heart, the absolute steadiness of your own body's rhythm, you might remind yourself of those times where you become so absolutely relaxed and comfortable that you simply can't be bothered to even try to move one single muscle, even though you know you easily could if you wanted to. I know that you easily could if you wanted to. But you're reminding yourself now of those times where you're so relaxed that you simply can't be bothered to even try. Instead, just allowing yourself to feel relaxed and calm, as relaxed as anyone could ever wish to feel. And I wonder if you can manage to relax yourself even more. Even though you're already as relaxed as it's possible for most people to ever feel. Just finding the last tiny traces of tension, wherever they might be, in your entire body. Breathing in positivity and relaxation, and then breathing out and just letting that tension go. Inhaling calm, comfortable, positive feelings, and breathing out any stress, any negativity. Allowing every muscle, every fiber, every nerve, every cell of your entire body to feel as beautifully relaxed as anyone could ever wish to feel. And because I want to assist you to relax even more, I want you to use your imagination. I'm going to count from 10 down to 1. And the moment I say the number 10, I'd like you to imagine, in your mind's eye, in your creative imagination, I want you to imagine, to see, or perhaps just begin to experience what it might feel like if you were to be standing at the top of a small set of stairs, a very safe set of stairs. Perhaps there's a handrail at the side. Perhaps those stairs are carpeted. Perhaps they're made of wood. I don't know. And at the base of these stairs, there's a really large, comfortable bed. That's quite an odd place for a bed to be. But soon, as I count all the way down from 10 down to 1, I want you to imagine that each number I count is a step down for you on this staircase. It's a step down towards that really calm, comfortable bed. And every step you take, it's just a step down into deeper and deeper levels of relaxation. And by the time I get to 1, you can feel as deeply relaxed as you could possibly imagine, while still being able to hear and respond if necessary to the sound of my voice. When I reach the count of 1, you'll find that you're more blissfully relaxed, and that degree of relaxation has been enhanced just by you listening and allowing your own imagination to carry you gently down those stairs, step by step with each descending number. And as I count the number 1, you can imagine stepping off those stairs and just slumping down onto that bed, perhaps resting your head on that really comfortable pillow. And there you can let your mind drift off into any dream or thought that it wants to, because nothing else matters. Nothing except this deep, relaxing feeling that you're feeling now. So let's start with the number 10. Imagine standing at the top of those stairs now. 10. And taking the first step down now, relaxing and letting go to 9. And feeling more and more relaxed, no need to hurry, plenty of time, stepping down to 8. I wonder what those steps feel like under your feet. As you move down easily now to 7, relaxing more and more to 6, breathing slowly and steadily down to 5, really relaxing. Just letting every muscle go down to 4, becoming calmer, even more relaxed, down to 3, even calmer still, down to 2, more and more relaxed. And on the next number, you can step off those steps and sink down onto that bed, becoming more calm, more peaceful, much more comfortably relaxed. And so down to 1, and then stepping off those steps all the way down to that comfortable bed now. Letting every single muscle in your entire body feel loose, limp, and relaxed. Like a rag doll. Just slumping down into a more calm and peaceful feeling of relaxation, and allowing your mind to drift wherever it wants to as you rest so comfortably right there. Just allowing yourself to relax. Listening to the sound of my voice here, and noticing that just by focusing on your breathing, you can begin to feel even more comfortable as we go on. And you might choose to drift to any level of comfort that you wish, and as you relax even deeper, your mind can become more and more receptive to all the positive ideas out there. Ideas that can help you achieve all the things you want to achieve. Ideas that can help you change all the things you'd like to change. At the moment, you might hear me speaking a lot of words, which might sound fast or maybe slow. And it doesn't really matter if you hear every word I say, when you simply focus on what your mind wants to focus on. Because the part of the mind that I'm talking to now is that part where awareness is created. That place in your mind where all your earlier learnings in life exist. And in this state of calmness, you can find your entire body loose and limp, every muscle just giving way to a sensation of peace and serenity and tranquility. Perhaps, up to this point in life, you found yourself to be coping with life, just coping, possibly becoming stressed or anxious with negative thoughts, maybe around certain situations in which you've needed to display calmness or confidence or positivity and strength, and it's because of this mere coping with life that you want to create some change in life, some positive change. Now, you may have wanted some things to be different. Perhaps even for a long time you may have tried to make some changes before, but haven't had success. maybe haven't had success permanently. And so you're realizing right now that the most effective way to create change in life is to create some positive change in your own mind, in your own thoughts. You have changed your mind many times before, haven't you? You've changed your mind. Sometimes it's been permanent. So now you're remembering how to do this again. Changing your mind. It's easy. It's easy because it's like turning a corner. And I bet you've turned many times before. You turned when you were a baby. You learned how to turn. You turned over to have another view, to relieve any discomfort in your body, or simply because you could, or because it was time to turn. Turning is something you've always done. And turning comes naturally. Since you were an infant, you've learned how to turn in lots of different ways. You've gotten very good at turning. You may have turned a corner while being in a car, or perhaps on a bicycle. You know how to turn. Turning comes natural to you. You've turned while walking. Maybe you were walking in one direction, and you just decided you didn't want to go that way anymore, so you just turned around and walked in a new direction. When you did, you had a thought, you processed that thought, you made a decision, you took action. You changed, you turned, and you liked it. You're realizing now how easy it is to turn. Turning away from some things, putting them behind you, turning towards better things, keeping them out in front of you. You can turn a new leaf. I wonder if you can remember a time when you changed something. I wonder if you can remember a time when you changed something. Maybe it was something quite difficult. Maybe it was something quite significant. You didn't like how things were going, and so you stopped them. Or maybe you started something else. Either way, you were resolute. You wanted results and you got them. You charged forward. You wouldn't look back. You were determined, and the old way of being was finished. You said to yourself, no more. And you did that with your own mind. So right now, you can do that again. You can make up your mind. You can decide to change, to turn. You can put something down and pick something much better up. You can flip one switch on and turn another switch off. You can push something back and away from you and pull something wonderful, exciting, and new closer to you. You can step across that line. You know the line that separates the past from now. You can step forward into a new day, across that line into a whole new way, a better way, by deciding to turn in a new and beneficial way. Instead of closing off and stressing and shutting down, you can now turn and see new options and accept all the new positive information that becomes helpful to achieving your goals. That's right, this is your new direction. It's your task to open up that mind and absorb all the positive information around you, absorbing it all the way in fully, beginning to take on new positive ideas, new ways of being and doing things that are for your best and highest benefit. So now you know what you must do, and you know what will start to happen as a result. You allow yourself to become more open and willing to see things differently, way more open to positive influences. open to positive influences, and they cause you to get up and move your life into freedom, into success, into a new way of being and thinking, into change, into your new reality. And your new reality, that's your creation. It's your goal. And you can meet your goal and achieve your goal in your own way, because the old way is over. You make a solid decision right now. You decide you're not turning back. The old way is done. It's not you anymore. Life changes. You change. Results change. And you can be resolute. Right now, you are creating your new reality through gradual, natural change, through turning. You can begin to look happily towards the future, beginning to feel a little more determined to allow change, to create change. And your determination grows. You're looking forward and moving forward, feeling like you're regaining control, and you are in control. Ultimately, you know you're regaining control of your thoughts and your actions. You're giving yourself permission to turn in new ways, to change, to relax, to become inquisitive and observant, to focus on yourself, to understand what's important to you, your values. You can see what needs to happen next, and when the moment is right, you will do what you need to do. You'll step into action and make it happen, allowing positive change to happen in life, in thought, in deed. You begin to understand with a new wisdom now, a new clarity, a new vision, because the answers are easy and the change is so simple. You can feel thrilled, even excited now that you can do this. Perhaps before you didn't know what to do or how or where to turn or when, but now things are changing, adjusting. If you haven't already, I'd like you to give yourself permission to create a goal for yourself, because it's like a veil is lifting. You can now allow yourself to imagine a prize, a goal, a direction, a mission, perhaps something you want to achieve, something you want to do, some changes you'd like to make. Imagine the kind of person you'd like to become. Imagine the kind of qualities that you'd like to strengthen within yourself. I want you to imagine this prize, this goal, this direction, because seeing so clearly, it causes you to want it badly. I want you to imagine this. Imagine your goal. See your goal now. Visualize it, imagine it, get a sense of it. What do you want to be? What do you want to have? What do you want to do? I want you to see it, imagine it, get a sense of it. In fact, I want you to feel it. Feel how good it is to have things exactly as you've dreamed. I want you to step inside that dream, that vision, that goal. Step inside it. Begin to live that dream as if it's happening right now. Feel the excitement as you're right there in the middle of it. The excitement that you did it, you created it, you made all of this happen. Because your hands are firmly on that steering wheel of life and you are driving your life in the direction you want. You're now making life happen just as you've dreamed. Going where you want to go in body, in mind, in spirit. You're the one. You're making this happen. It's all about you. No one else can do this for you. You're the master in your own life. You create the change. You turn over the new leaf. You just do it because you know it must be you who does it. You just do it every day in every way. You make your life happen. And you are powerful. You may not realize it just yet, but you are powerful. You're powerful whenever you decide to feel powerful. And with your new positive energy and that new power, you're changing in a very optimistic way, moving forward one step at a time, and it feels so good. In fact, you're allowed to become excited now because you know this is the time where you begin to make those positive changes, where you begin to move towards those positive dreams. You know you're doing it. You're using your mind and body together. And knowing you can do it, it helps you to feel excited and motivated and focused and determined, feeling very ready, feeling everything deep down inside you just wanting to achieve and enjoy your goals, your mission, your prize, your general direction. You know deep down that you have what it takes. You can believe it wholeheartedly because you deserve it. In fact, you're like an athlete with all systems ready to go. And when you awaken from this simple relaxation, you can spring forth and do what must be done. Do what you need to do. That power and energy within you is constantly building inside and flowing through you. The power and energy inside you is incredible. When you awaken from this simple relaxation, all you'll know about your goals, your prize, your mission, your direction, how to attain them all, it'll start to come together. And you can then use the right actions and words to win, because you are a winner and you'll be winning your prize, your goal. This time has come and it's all about you. And you're able and strong. You can do it because you deserve it. You're a winner. You're powerful. And you can do what needs to be done to change your entire life. You are the one with the key. And that key is your inner power. And that positive, amazing energy is gushing forth now. So use it. Allow it to heal you. And allow it to spread to others. Have that positive, amazing energy exuding from you like an energy field, protecting you from negativity and helping others to see what they can accomplish too. I want you to tap into the power that I know you've always had and use it to change your life. I'm going to simply count right now from 1 to 5. And at the count of 5, I'll say fully aware. And at the count of 5, you can then open those eyes and become fully aware, feeling calm, rested, refreshed, and of course, relaxed. So let's start slowly with the number 1. Just slowly, calmly, and easily, returning back to full awareness once again. 2. Each muscle and fiber and nerve in your body just loose, limp, relaxed, feeling wonderfully good. And 3, from the top of your head all the way down to the tips of your toes, just feeling great, perfect in every way. Physically perfect, mentally perfect, emotionally calm and serene. And 4, under those eyelids, your eyes can begin to feel sparkling clear. And on the next number I count, eyelids open, fully aware, feeling calm, rested, refreshed, relaxed, invigorated, and filling with this positive energy. And 5, fully aware now, eyelids open, take a nice deep breath. Nice deep breath, and welcome back.